Hello guys, this one is a good news. Now, this one is happening in Nigeria. The federal government has decided to launch a new production and expansion of soybean production in Nigeria. Now, they have even made this known to the public, and this was launched on Tuesday, 22nd of July 2025. Now, this is the latest information on your table, my people. This has been the best news that Nigeria has been waiting for a very long time. Now, this policy and strategy aimed at cultivating about 1 million hectares of farmland and producing almost 460,000 metric tons of soybeans over the next 2 years. So this one is going to actually create a work opportunity for Nigerian youths, most especially those that have studied agriculture. If you have a certificate in agriculture, this might favor you. Because why? Imagine there is going to be expansion of production of soya beans in Nigeria now, and the federal government wants to expand the production, and they want to produce about 460,000 metric tons of these soybeans over the next 2 years. That means if you have a knowledge about production of agriculture, it can bring development to Nigeria. It can bring good news. In fact, it can also bring employment. So the essence of this is that you are going to start earning, and at least from another source, even if you have a formal way of making money, right? But that is not just the only news in Nigeria. Nigeria Super Falcon have advanced to the final of the 2025 Women's African Cup of Nations. Now, these people has just advanced. Like, this is just like the final stage where they are going to play the WAFCON. Like, this is Women African Football, the rest. So this is just lovers of football. This is a recent information after 2-3 victory. In fact, dramatic 2-3 victory over South Africa on Tuesday. It wasn't very easy. You can imagine what was very dramatic, right? Dramatic 2-3 victory. Now, you can imagine how hard they have worked to get to this level. You can imagine how effort they have put in this football league and the rest for them to get to this stage of finals. My people, this one is not easy. Now, this is also happening in Nigeria. Another one with your table be this one. The House of Representatives on Tuesday has found fault in what United States said about Nigeria and the decision to limit non-immigrant visas for Nigerian citizens. Like, for some days now, United States have decided that some African countries, Nigeria was also found, who has been limited. Their visas are a kind of not allowed to, in fact, limited to enter United States. So this is also to Nigerian citizens and to 3 months single entry permit. So Nigerians has just found a fault in that. So, and they are talking about it. So as they're talking about it, maybe they are going to analyze it or see how they can maybe talk to United States government about it or try to negotiate it. But this one, so still they happen for inside Nigeria. Now, another one where they happen inside Nigeria, where me and you they be say Tinubu hold closed door meeting. Tinubu have decided to hold a closed door meeting. That means order of in order of his supporters, the people that are supposed to be in the meeting, some of them were not found in the meeting. The people like Edun, these people were people that had this meeting with Tinubu. Bagudu is another person, and others, not just these 2 people, others were found in this meeting. And as it did happen for Nigeria, this one is happening 22nd July 2025. Oh, these ones are fresh updates. Now, imagine how this meeting went on, and just with the president. And I just told you guys that federal government wants to expand the soybean production. Who knows, maybe that is what they are talking about, creating employment for Nigerians. Another one where they happen for Iran. As I'm leaving Nigeria to tell you what is happening in Iran. Iran's intelligence service now one of increased attempt by foreign intelligence. Now, this is just like Iran. They want to get new spies. Yes, they want to get new people that can be getting information for them, as the older ones, the other people that were doing that work exposed some of their works, or a kind of carrying what is happening in the country outside, something like that. So they want to get new workers, and some of these people that were working for Iran exposed some of what Iran didn't want them to expose to other people. Now this happened during the 12-day issues they had with Israel around this time. Okay, so these are informations happening around the countries I mentioned, like Nigeria, Iran, and I just told you what is happening. Nigeria government wants to bring more development. At least you've heard this one. So prepare your CV, prepare your mind, go and get a skill, or you go and study. If you want to study agriculture, go and study, because it's going to favor you maybe soon. Because now, as Nigeria wants to expand this soybean production, that means there is going to be a large farming. So maybe you might be one of the people that might be picked to come and work. So it's good news, right? Now, even Iran is also doing some kind of adjustment and taking off people that they don't want seats, and trying to get new people to replace them. So my people, I have given you the latest information, and stay tuned for more information. Subscribe to this channel, and don't forget, I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned for more information.